and Stocktaker69.
Yeah, we got some Halloween action coming on tonight at AON. But yeah, so Sephiroth, Peach. So turnips are going to be huge in this matchup. That is the classic Peach versus Swordies, dating all the way back to Melee, Marth versus Peach. Those turnips are essential to neutral here. But Stock pushes player 4 in the corner, and player 4 is able to get a reversal. So, oh no, never mind, messing up the punish. No.
In general, you're going to want to be avoiding forward air and shadow flare from Sephiroth here, but that's also a tall order for Peach players because occupying aerial space is going to be key for 218 to have any presence on the field, and those moves just happen to be perfect for anti-airing.
Yeah, but player 4 starting out really strong, got a double the percent on Stocktaker that he has on him. And we're looking at kill percent, especially on Sephiroth, who's pretty light despite being so big and swordy.
Yeah, no, this is a really good situation for 218 to be in. And
I think we're outside of some confirmed percent ranges. You need something a bit more solid, though. A fair or back air should be able to do
oh,
it.
yeah, fair is usually like the big calling card for 218 to actually press forward
that
with.
Being said, because
of
the percentage, we got Wings on board and Stocktaker being able to take it with a fair off stage. I imagine that's going to be pretty big too. Just all that space that the sword takes up, making edge guarding Peach pretty easy for how floaty she is and how.
Given the fact that Stocktaker has been playing this out much more aggressively than it's typically played by Sephiroth, he's going to have to commit to it, and pressing forward with buttons like forward air, as well as advancing with the projectiles, is a big way to take away space from Peach.
Yeah, and he is taking this this lead to the bank, depositing the check, because he's sitting at 165, and player 4 is struggling to get in and get anything going. But that fair, that's going to do it, punishing the side B there. And we're at even stocks, but player 4 sitting at 122, should die pretty fast with the sweet spot.
Oh, not able to find the down tilt out of the vegetable throw, though. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it seems like so far every time, sorry, not player 4, player 218 gets the correct hit, he's not able to execute on it. But that fair at a disadvantage, that's going to help him get back. Now he's pushed Stocktaker into the corner. The dash attack, though.
Yep.
That's going to do it, catching the fade back. He was prepared. Oh, the SD, though.
All right, evens things right back up. A great situation for 218 to be in. And now we've got only a little bit of the combo. Really good DI from Stocktaker, making sure he doesn't have to take too much damage out of that.
Yeah, but player 218, not really faltering in neutral or anything. It's just he's not getting his confirms, and I think that's really what's allowing this set to be so close.
Although good on him for being able to keep a match like this close.
Oh, totally. But has to go to the ledge because of, I don't know what the orbs are called.
The shadow flares.
Shadow flares, gotcha. That backer is going to take it on the whiffed grab. And Stocktaker going to take game 1, but that was pretty close. There was a point in time where both of them had control in a sense, but Stocktaker able to keep control a lot longer, and we're going on to player 218's counter pick.
So if you don't go right on back to stadium, I would expect the small battlefield pick, but even then, those are pretty solid stages for Sephiroth. They're bouncing around.
I don't really know where people land on how good this matchup is for either of them. I feel like on one hand, you want less space, you know, maybe Yoshi's, because it'll allow you to get in. But also, the space to pull turnips is important as well. So I think it really just comes down to preference at that point. But Town and City, big stage, it's going to allow player 4 to live a bit longer, you know, get those confirms as well, juggle pretty well with the platform layout, and gives him space to never mind where... No,
that's an actual character. He's been like bouncing between the Aegis to Doc
Sora,
to Peach.
He's fooling with us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
There was a non-zero chance.
Space to pull turnips to finish what I was saying from before. Town and City, game 2, and we're into it. So yeah, turnip pull right in the beginning. Not going to get a lot off of that turnip. If anything, Stocktaker is going to get a lot from it. Tries to get that on the tech chase, not going to work out, and we're back into neutral.
I like the idea from Stock, and it's going to be important to stay proactive with how you utilize Shadow Flare, because committing to forward air in this kind of a stage is just going to give a player a lot of opportunity to properly position himself for his combos.
Yeah, but player 4 doing a great job keeping that stage control. Stocktaker, though, great use of full hop to avoid those grabs. Something we saw at the end of that last game, too. I wonder if that's going to become, you know, something big here, where maybe player 218 notices the full hops in the corner. But we'll have to see either way.
Just trying to take advantage of the ways that Peach is able to maneuver around regardless of how well Sephiroth is, because Sephiroth is fairly quick on the ground, and because of the multiple jumps while in winged form, like, there's a lot of ways that Stocktaker can be committing to taking advantage of space with Sephiroth's tools, but Peach doesn't have to commit as hard. So even though it's a bit lopsided to Sephiroth's favor, especially with all of the space that he doesn't particularly struggle to cover, the fact that Peach is able to maneuver around and still opt to hang back or approach with shields and can make that choice very quickly and fluidly helps to even the field a little bit.
Of course, but either way, I think Stocktaker has been doing a great job of not getting punished for any of these options. And great use of that back air, the bait out and approach. Gets the dash attack, not going to kill. Town and City, pretty good pick, it seems, to keep both of them living. And that up air still not killing. I guess that was the weak hit.
Oh, down smash not able to catch either, so we're just going to return to the same old. Yo, he's wild for it. I don't know if it was a misinput or not, but he's wild for it.
I think he was going for a dash attack. Back air out of shield, though, that is going to take that first stock, but he is sitting at a percent that Sephiroth can just sneeze and Peach will be dead. So let's see what sort of damage player 4 can rack up in the meantime.
Really, any type of advantage is garnered is going to be useful. Like 80%, that's one clean Peach combo of damage. So at that point, it's just a matter of playing out that neutral. Now that you're at that even stocks, that's a really good spot for 218 to be in, because you've seen this Peach before. You know how well he's able to operate when it's just the neutral game.
That is true. Yeah, that's insane.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I hate Peach counter. Toad is so dumb, yo. And the fact that he has enough range to contest if Sephiroth's fair lands is wild to me.
You know what counter is contest more space than that? Sephiroth's.
Yeah.
Which we have not seen at all, and I find that very interesting. I think that can come in handy for Stocktaker a lot if player 4 doesn't opt to go as high as much, but I don't think he needs it. Stocktaker managing to bring it back, has the stock lead here, and because of Town and City, never mind. The Peach Bomber, that's going to take the stock. We're at a last stock here. Player 4 needs to get something big here if he wants to go on to game 3. Both of them, though.
Oh, I wasn't able to get the turnaround
Yeah.
after that.
That seems to be the story with this set. Player 4 getting the hits, but not getting the damage.
Like, the spacing with back air is nice, but the fact that it's not attuned to a larger combo just means that these wins in neutral aren't valued as highly. But what they are doing for him is they're getting him more turnips. And the fact that turnip is on board constantly is allowing 218 to have that presence on the map, regardless if he's forced to keep a mid-distance from Sephiroth. You were bringing this up earlier in the match, and I feel like it's really paying dividends now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We also saw 3 Winky faces in a row, and those odds are crazy. Yeah, no, there was a stitch there earlier, but there was 3 Winkies in a row.
Yeah, but in the case that, you know, turnips... Sorry, in the case that player 4 is not able to get the confirms, the turnips are bringing up the damage. That fair is going to do it, and we're going to a game 3. So, yeah, great job pointing it out that those turnips really were coming in handy. And just as you were saying it, player 4 got nothing but turnips in the last 30 seconds of the game, and just finishing things off with the fair. Pretty clean. We're going to see the switch to Wolf, though, from Stocktaker.
Ooh.
I've been playing the character a bit lately, and I'm starting to feel, you know, just playing it, Wolf does really good in this matchup. So makes neutral a lot easier. You're able to catch Peach's aerial drift a lot easier and a lot safer with that fair being disjointed. That being said, it seems like player 4 a lot more comfortable comboing this character, and that's gonna be the name of the game for this matchup. Is player 4 gonna make his confirms and get the kills in the end?
Yeah, there's a certain layer of familiarity when you're fighting against the Spaceys, and especially a Wolf, just because we've always had a lot of Wolves on the island, and of course, none more renowned than Stocktaker.
Oh,
that being said, though, where Wolf may lack in that combo ability or the long-range pressure that Sephiroth was able to hold, it's going to be the damage. Like, this character is able to just rack up the numbers, and those little wins in neutral are going to mean a lot more for Wolf than they would for Peach.
True, and catching player 4's high landing with that up air, things are looking, I don't know, they're looking more volatile. Prior, you know, they lived until 150 on that stage, but player 4 can also just pop Stocktaker with a fair in the corner and he'll be dead, so.
Yeah, that's another one of these aspects where, like, it makes a lot of sense that we saw the Wolf come out compared to the Sephiroth, is that you're able to force a higher tempo in this match because Wolf just racks up the damage like that. Look at this, one solid call out and we had 44% racked up. It almost results in Wolf dying, but because of the lack of kill, Stocktaker's able to get away with these kind of interactions.
Yeah, the thing is, though, because of the frame data that Wolf supplies over Sephiroth, player 4 isn't able to get these, you know, these stray back airs, these stray fairs that he would get against Sephiroth. The throw is going to finally kill there. You saw for a while that's all player 4 was able to get at a certain point. If he couldn't connect with a hit, all he had was grab. But
in general, there's just better boxing tools behind Wolf, and just even though it's one projectile, there's a lot of utility behind how Blaster's denying space, because it's denying a lateral space to Wolf. So even though Peach is able to maneuver herself fantastically, it's still only in a straight line when considering float. Blaster just does a really good job of mitigating a lot of that pressure.
Yeah, on top of it here, you can see Stocktaker is able to just space out these options around Peach and be very low committal. You know, I was about to say, never mind, as he goes for the F tilt, gets caught by the roll around, and player 4 able to take quite a bit of damage, almost bringing it back.
If the platform was not there, like, Stocktaker would have lost his second stock a long time ago. Like, this has been played expertly by player 218 right now.
All right, catching the roll out of the corner. Player 4 sitting at 184. Town and City doing great for him. But that dash attack is going to take it, and we are at final stocks. Is Stocktaker going to live up to his name, or is player 4 going to get the upset here? Stocktaker getting the first hit, pushing player 4 into the corner. Getting a grab.
I love the commitment from Stocktaker, just trying to hold center stage as best as he can so that he can react in turn to however Peach is trying to maneuver. Because even though Wolf has fantastic air movement, there's no denying that Peach has more versatility in her aerial movement. So waiting for her to press those buttons first and react in turn is a great way to make use of Wolf's heavy-hitting buttons.
Oh, player 4, though, going to get the grab, pushing Stocktaker off stage. He's in the corner, catches the jump out. Great back here to catch the fair. Great with punishes from player 4. Stocktaker, though, with the reversal.
This match is basically down to last interactions here.
Oh, 100%.
Like, if Stock can confirm this edge guard, we're out of here.
Yep, and the F tilt going to catch, sorry, player 218. I kept saying player 4. Player 218's neutral get up, and that's going to be it.